progress.
Good morning, everyone. Shalom Aleichem, Baruch Haba. We're continuing in Mishna Berura, Daf HaShavua. I think we're going to try for a double header today and one tomorrow. Okay, that's the plan. And stay tuned. Okay, Siman Nun Tes. We're in Sif Daled. The Ramah says that if you did not say the brachas Kriya Shema, but you heard it from the Shliach Tzibur, you're Yaitze, because these brachas of Shliach Tzibur can be Motzi a Yachid, even though he's a Baki, but Shliach Tzibur can only be Motzi a Yachid if there are 10 people. We're up to Mishna Berura of Katan Chaf. Elu, these brachas shall Kriya Shema, v'adin l'chol brachas. Likewise, any bracha, a shatz could be Yaitze, even someone who's a baki. Ukil el b'soif siman vav, ayin sham pri chadash, v'siman chesev hey, ayin sham machzas shak v'atzas chaim v'siman reish yutesev hey, v'siman reish sari chesev yudad. Levad mi bracha shel tefila, besides brachas of tefila, de'in shel tzir moitzi es habaki, ukil kaman b'siman kuf chav dalad. A shel tzibur could be moitzi anyone in brachas, provided that it's brachas and not tefila. Tefila you gotta do yourself. But because everyone has to make their own requests. But regular davening, but regular brachos, or shliach tzibur could be mitzi. Even someone who's a baki, v'afilum yatsa kvar. Even someone who's already been yaitze could be mitzi a baki. Mitzi could be mitzi someone. However, the Sharatzian brought earlier that someone who is already yaitze, even though he could be Motzi a Baki, l'chadchila, it's a mitzvah the Baki himself to make the bracha, l'kil kaman, b'siman samach tes. Wadin, okay. L'kil kaman b'siman samach tes. Wadin b'chal ha-brachos, that someone who was Yotzei could be Motzi even a Baki, l'kil kaman b'siman taf kov pehei, u'b'siman taf reish sali beis. Levad mi brachas ha-nehanen, besides a bracha on hana. To me, sheyatza, someone who's already yoitzi, ein yachal lahoitzi es ha'achar, cannot be moitzi someone else, shehu mechuyev adayim bebracha, who is still chayiv in the bracha, ukil kaman b'siman reish yud gimel sif beis, v'afilu lemi she'enoi baki. Birchas hanehanin, someone who is yoitzi, cannot be moitzi someone else who's chayiv in the bracha. Even to be mitzi someone who's not a baki, for birchas hanehanin, someone who's already yotze can't be mitzi, even someone who's not a baki. Hayachid. Now the Ramah says a shliach tzibur cannot be mitzi an individual, even someone who's not a baki, unless you have 10 people. Now this is a very big chiddush. Someone who's not a baki, you can't be mitzi them unless you have 10 people. Here you have a guy, he's off the boat, he doesn't speak Hebrew, he doesn't know how to daven, and someone can't be mitzi them unless there are 10 people. So the Mishna Berura says that that's dafka le'inyan brachas Kriya Shema. Dafka le'inyan brachas Kriya Shema, you could only be mitzi someone if you have 10 people. V'zel dafka le'inyan brachas Kriya Shema. V'gam be'brachas hashachar, also for brachas hashachar, it's only if you have 10 people. Halavush machmer keverchas Kriya Shema v'ayin berber halacha. Avol shar brachos, other brachos, kagan brachas hamitzvos uberchas hanehanin, afilu yachid moitzi es hayachid, afilu lebaki ukil el b'siman ches. So this is very interesting. This stipulation that you need 10 people is only for brachas Kriya Shema, and some say also birchas hashachar. But birchas hamitzvos and birchas hanehanin, a yachid could be mitzi a yachid, even a baki. Now we learned before that when it comes to birchas hanehanin, it's only if you have not been yotzei yourself yet. But I can't just make the bracha for you. Ach birchas hanehanin yesh chama chilukin. The bracha rishana shal lechav hayayin l'kulei alma hadin k'moshe kasavnu. When it comes to the bracha rishana on bread and wine, the din is like we said. And the Bir Halacha says later on, Siman Kuf Samach Zayin, it's better that one person be moitzi. Sheyesh hidur mitzvah she'echad yivarech v'yoitzi es kulam b'hamoitzi, because b'roiv am hadras melech, also for kiddush. Now I don't know what to tell you. Some people, they have a minhag that everyone makes kiddush Friday night. Lahalacha, it's better not to. Lahalacha, it's better if one person makes kiddush and everyone is yotzei. Why? B'roiv am hajasnach. What about Leil Seder? Lahalacha also, it's better that one person makes kiddush. Why? B'roiv am hajas melech. That's what the Bir Halacha comes out. We'll say it like that. But this is all that you could be Motzi by Berchas Hanehanin in the beginning of a Suda, that everyone is kaveah to eat together. At the end of a Suda, the mitzvah is everyone should make the bracha themselves. Listen carefully. When you go to a kiddush, and the kiddush is over, and now someone is making an ala michya, should you be yotzei with him, or should you make it yourself? You should better to make it yourself. Why? I thought b'roiv am hajas melech. You need an additional factor. You need a factor that everyone is sitting down together. But at the end of the meal, where everyone has in mind to go on their merry way, then it's better to make it yourself. Now, the reason why it's done in shuls where one person makes it is because many people forget to make it. So it's okay to be yotzei. It's just preferable to make it yourself. Another reason is, what about benching? Benching also is better to do it yourself. Now, benching, we have a new factor. And that is, basically, the Mishna Berura says it's very impossible that you should be mechavein to listen the whole time. Your mind is going to wander. And if your mind wanders, there's a question whether you'll be yotzei or not. You'll say, well, Megillas Esther is longer. Yeah, Megillas Esther, I did the chavivule. It's very beloved. You'll pay attention to the whole thing. Berchas Hamazon, we're afraid your mind's going to wander. Now, if you know that you cannot focus even for a Kiddush Friday night, then it is better for you to make your own Kiddush Friday night, because you're not going to be focused on the person making Kiddush. Fine. Weiter. If you're going to be Motzi people with Berchas Hanehanin, then you need to be koiveya yourself for this. Everyone should sit together. Inyin Berchas Hamazon, regarding benching, imrak shnayim achlu, if only 2 ate, mitzvah leichalek levar kol. It's a mitzvah for each one to divvy up and bench themselves. Unless one guy doesn't know how to bench, then the baki could be Motzi him. Siman gimel ayin sham. Uveshari dvarim chutz mipas v'yayin. By other foods besides bread and wine, bein bebracha rishayna ubein bebracha achreina, yesh deos bein hapoiskim im echad yachal lahotzi chavero kaman b'sin reish gimel ayin sham. In other words, let's say you're having an apple party. You invited 5 friends over and you're all eating apples. Why you did this, I don't know. Maybe you need to speak to somebody, but that's what you did. You're having an apple party. And so the question is, should everyone make their own bracha, or should b'roiv am hajas melech? Everyone should make their own bracha. It's only by bread and wine we say b'roiv am hajas melech. By other foods, then it's a shaila. And that will be our first session today. We're going to do one more now, okay?